Good morning. Today is a Thursday and it's Heidelberg Day. Sarah is feeling a little under the weather and not joining me today, but it's going to be a great excursion. So please come with me and I'll do my very best to show you what there is in Heidelberg. We have 5 buses heading out today. Some people are taking bike excursions, and there were 2 other places that you could choose from. I don't remember right off the bat. Welcome to Deutschland.
Now, quickly,
this is the first bicycle.
When you look to the left-hand side, there are some houses
that
with
was wood.
brown roofs.
It was called
These were
a walking
U.S. American barracks,
something
after,
or
but they have been
but it was
closed
invented
down.
in Mannheim, Germany. Actually, the first car was invented by
clever enough
Carl
to have his
Benz.
invention patented. The first motor wagon, he called
First
it.
motor wagon. The corn was used to make
we're actually traveling
ethanol.
here in the valley. We can cycle. There are people that are on
Vineyards.
Then again, I'm not as sporty as them. Here on the left-hand
No
side.
funicular.
This is actually the intersection. We see this staircase again on the left-hand side. And this staircase leads from the old town of Heidelberg to the very top of the mountain. It's called Stairway to Heaven.
There are 1,200 steps to the very top.
Right here on the right-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, are the railway tracks of the funicular. Actually, you have a picture of the funicular here on the left-hand side, and the vintage on the right-hand side. Funicular, the German word. Schorle.
We are at Schloss Heidelberg. The Counts Palatine of the Rhine established their residence in Heidelberg in 1225, and this palace was destined to become one of the grandest places or palaces of the Renaissance. It has basically survived intact. In the late 17th century, the palace was repeatedly attacked and ultimately destroyed by the French in the 9 Years' War. Which you can mostly see was built between the 14th and 16th century, because there was no industry in this particular area. So during World War II, the area was not bombed. In the 19th century, it was promoted to a national monument, and some restoration was commissioned. They used to keep animals in the moat. If they didn't feel like going hunting, they would just stand here on the bridge and shoot the animals down there. Stones and signs. Part of the old wooden gate that they would lock at night. The night gate. All these different elements, Gothic, Romanesque, Roman. This was a soldier house, and behind it was the servants. This building was started after 1400, the dwelling of Elector Rupert. It's the oldest building on the grounds. The well house has a Gothic ribbed vault on Roman pillars and demi-columns from the 1st century. This section was built around 1525 under Elector Ludwig. Included a butcher shop, bakery, storage rooms, tailors, servants, and lord's kitchen. Another Elector Ludwig V building had the castle's largest hall, around 1530, later used for tournaments and a workshop. That is real gold up there. The statues are not original. The statues are inside. The stage is in front of the early library from the 1500s. We're going to see a big barrel, the Große Fass. The biggest wine barrel vat in the world.
And his nickname Perkeo comes from the fact that
he was the guardian of the big vat. The good old grape crusher. This way we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. We're heading out to the terrace now.
Can you take a picture? How long does he have enough?
The Neckar River. That's the old town. Right there. That is the old bridge. That is Mannheim all the way back there with a humongous coal producing plant which they are going to do away with in a few more years.
Main Street, that's 1 mile long. You don't have to walk that mile. Most places of interest are here. And this is the building of the old university, and here, so in Steingasse. Ground plan of the city of Heidelberg. Crooked lanes, and the lanes are quite big.
It's all built around the 1700s.
When the French destroyed Heidelberg, they did not destroy the basements. So this is one of many entrances to the building.
Trivia. They're starting to build houses in Germany without basements, but all the houses had basements at one time. We're shooting directly into the sun. A model of the old town.
Their plum cake. Where is their plum cake? I'm sure these are not all of the cakes that they serve.
They have the great meringues.
And then I'm going to cross this.
There was a corn market. The Church of the Holy Spirit built in the 1400s. This is a bridge monkey. It is hollow inside, so you can stick your head in it and make a monkey of yourself. So called because Heidelberg is a university city and the people are very cultured and learned here, which is what they didn't think of for the people on the other side. Little niece. So, in other words, I made a monkey of myself. Not the first time. Here are the old walls. I'm standing in front of synagogue plots. Of course, the Nazis burned down the synagogue. Jews have lived in Heidelberg since the 13th century, despite persecution in the Prussian time and time again. In 1714, the Blue Lily House on this site was converted into a synagogue. In 1938, Nazi stormtroopers set fire to the synagogue. And in 1939, the community was ordered to pay for the demolition. On October 22nd, 1940, The Jews of Baden and the Palatinate were deported to Gurs camp in southern France. Only a few of them survived the Shoah. Between 1941 and 1945, more Jews from the area were deported straight to the death camps. White marble cobbles are used to mark the outline of the synagogue. The memorial stone marks the location of the ark. And the 12 stones depict the 12 tribes of Israel. May their memory be a blessing.
They like.
Oh, ice cream and yogurt.
Symbolized like a small stick, both of which insignia, one of which.
Here they have items from all around the world, and they tell you where it's from. Great Dragon House. Marco. Hello. I love those schnecknoodles. Interesting. From 1592.